Hey guys, this is Jean-Claude, and I was just looking at the calendar. We have about 2.5 weeks before Gen Con, so I really hope we can find an Age of Ascension deck, because it'd be sweet to take one of those. Alright, let's see what today's deck is. Gonna keep trying to open decks every single day up until Gen Con. Today's deck is Sanctum, Brobnar. What do we want our third house to be? Let's first check out the name. Baroness Urganic Baku. And, oh, I can already see it. Dang it. I was busy reading down there. It's Mars. Okay, this could be an interesting deck. All three of these houses definitely got upgraded inside of Age of Ascension, so let's see how this deck goes. Alright, we're starting off with Sanctum. It's Shard of Hope. Hey, wait a minute. It's my first ever Shard. Cool. So, Shard of Hope, it's an artifact. Action, a friendly creature captures one for each friendly shard. Okay, that's pretty cool. Sigil of Brotherhood, artifact. And whenever you play it, sacrifice it. For the remainder of the turn, you may use friendly Sanctum creatures. Hadroth's Wall, it's an artifact. Each friendly flank creature gets +2 power. Gatekeeper, 5 power, 1 armor. If your opponent has 7 more amber, you capture all but 5 of it. Great for taking your opponent off a key. Take hostages, amber whenever you play it. For the remainder of the turn, each time a friendly creature fights, it captures 1 amber. Maruk the Marked, 5 power, 1 armor. Each time its armor prevents damage, you capture 1 for each damage just prevented. That's a great card. Healing Blast, and whenever you play it, fully heal a creature. If you healed 4 more damage this way, you gain 2. Golden Aura. Choose a creature, fully heal it. For the remainder of the turn, it's considered to be in House Sanctum and cannot be dealt damage. We have 2 of those. Child the Safeguard, 4 power, 2 armor, deploy, and it has Taunt. Bourdain the Redeemed, 3 power, elusive, action, capture 2 amber. A lot of capture inside of this. Got here, let's see. Shard of Hope does it. Gatekeeper's doing it. Take hostages, Maruk the Marked. Yeah, this is pretty good. I like this. And Bourdain here. That's really nice. Lion Bottom, 4 power, deploy. Each of his neighbors gets +2 power. Shard of Hate. Alright guys, I opened up my first ever Shard deck. And we have 2 of them, so that is really cool. I like that they get better the more you have. Let's see what this one does. It's an artifact, obviously. Action, stun an enemy creature for each friendly shard. Okay, that's pretty cool. So 2 of these, that means we're actually going to be able to stun 2 creatures. That's really nice. Can you imagine if we get a third, being able to basically do like a tremor we can separate however we like? That's really cool. Red Planet Ray Gun, it's an upgrade, and whenever you play it, this creature gains Reap. Choose a creature, deal 1 damage to that creature for each Mars creature in play. Hypno Beam, gain control of an enemy creature. Love that card. Exterminate. For each friendly Mars creature you control, destroy a non-Mars creature with lower power. Have not got very lucky with this. We've had very small Mars creatures combined with that card. Destroy them all. Destroy an artifact, a creature, and an upgrade. Uh-oh, I hope we don't have the only artifact out. Don't want to destroy one of our shards. Hey, Yixlix Dominator, 9 power, 1 armor, taunt, enters play stunned. That is a great card with that exterminate. Xanthix Harvester, cannot be used while it has a non-Mars neighbor. Reap, gain an amber. Sky Booster Squadron, 4 power, Reap, return it to your hand. That's another good card with exterminate. Mind Warper, 2 power, elusive. Action, choose an enemy creature. It captures 1 amber from its own side. Ixley, Fixed Finger, 2 power, 2 armor, elusive. Each other Martian creature gets +1 armor. Cool. Oh, Glixel Proliferator, like this card quite a bit. 3 power, Reap. If he's on the flank, archive a Mars card from your discard pile. Carpet Phloxum, 1 amber whenever you play it. If there are no friendly creatures in play, deal 4 damage to each creature. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. Wow, okay. We have a third shard, guys. It's a 3 shard deck. My first ever shard deck, and it's 3 of them. That is really awesome. Okay, let's see what this one does. Okay. Wow, okay. Shard of Strength. It's an artifact. Action. Give a friendly creature a +1 power counter for each friendly shard. That is so good. Being able to give any creature a +1, 2, or 3 power is absolutely insane. Imagine turning our Vault Keeper into an 8 power creature, or even Maruk. Just making these creatures bigger so it's harder to get them off the board after they've captured amber. This is a really big card in this deck. How awesome is that? Billigum Avalanche, 5 power. After you forge a key, deal 2 damage to each enemy creature. Relentless Assault. Play, ready, and fight with up to 3 different friendly creatures, 1 at a time. Blood Money. Place 2 amber from the common supply on an enemy creature. Tremor. Stun a creature and each of its neighbors. Oh, Lollop the Titanic, 11 power. He deals no damage when he's attacked. See, this is just another fun thing. You just make him bigger. Whoa, 2 of them. That's huge. Too bad we didn't get something like a Might Makes Right in here. Into the fray. Play for the remainder of the turn. A friendly Brobnar creature gains fight. Ready this creature. That's nice with the Lollops. Yeah, this is just strong. First Blood. Amber whenever you play it. Alpha. Deal 2 damage for each friendly Brobnar creature. You may divide this damage among any number of creatures. See some more Brobnar creatures then. Drummer Knot. 6 power. Play, fight, reap, return another friendly giant to your hand. This is pretty good with the power shard because we can make him larger so we can always keep using his ability. That's really cool. Oh, and we have 2 of them to protect him anyway. Wow. Brobnar is really cool. Bingo Bang Bang. 2 power. Before the fight, he deals 5 damage to each neighbor of the creature. Bingo Bang Bang fights. And the last card. Oh, he is the last card. I thought we had one more after him. Okay, so this is an interesting deck. I'm pretty sure we're light on Amber, but there's a lot of capture. There's a lot of ways to essentially then protect that capture. Let's see what we have going on here. And so we'll just start off with the Amber as always. Just kind of, it gives you a little bit of a baseline of what your deck can generate quickly. Obviously, heavy creature decks like this one is going to be more reliant on just reaping with the creatures. And yeah, this is very, very poor in the Amber department. You got 1, 2, 3. Actually, there's a good chance this is 3 itself, so we'll count that as 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay, 10 is extremely low. Remember, 2 of that comes from the Healing Blast, so that's kind of conditional. But let's look at the Amber control next. So what can we do to control our opponent's Amber? You got the Shard of Hope, that's 1 to 3. We got Mind Warper, might not be the most reliable card, but with Dominator in here, it could work. And we also have this to make it a little bit more resilient as well. Let's see here. Yeah, the first time we didn't get Mars Needs Amber. Usually that's like a go-to in every single one of our Mars decks. Bourdain, Moruk, Gatekeeper. It's a little bit less than I was expecting. Wait, oh, here we go. I forgot to put the Amber cards down below. I was very confused for just a moment. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, man, it's a little, okay, it's not terrible. A lot of it is inside of Sanctum, but the reusability of the Shard of Hope is actually pretty nice. Let's see here. Sigil Brotherhood, being able to use your friendly Sanctum creatures is pretty nice on any turn, so you can still get whatever you need, whether it's through Mars or Brobnar. And we had, let's check out the actual creatures here. See the exact count. I hope it's not small. I felt like we had a decent amount in here. Remember, we can also make them larger thanks to the Power Shard. Okay. Oh, and Hadros Wall. Wow. Last 2 decks that we've opened on the channel has been all about the plus power. So we got 1, 5, 10, 15, 17 creatures. Okay, that's not bad at all. 10 Amber's light. Amber control was nice. 17 creatures, that's okay. But we do have a lot of, as I said, big reusable effects thanks to those shards. Let me kind of relook at these one more time. So it's stunning. That's a big effect in my opinion. The power, that's also huge. Just keeping our creatures on board or being able to kill our opponent's creatures more often while still keeping them on board is excellent. And yeah, the capture, yeah, all 3 of these are excellent. I see no problem with any of these. Obviously, if you only had 1 of these in your deck, they're not that great. Yeah, because just having a singular effect of these is nothing to write home about, but having even at least 2 of these out, no matter which 2 they are, that's a pretty powerful effect. Because you're getting it every time you call one of those houses. So, yeah, I mean, being able to capture a bunch of Amber and then capture even more is nice. Being able to play down the Mars creatures and then stunning some creatures to slow our opponent down is really good. And I said, in the power, I can't say enough about. It's just so good. Yeah, I mean, we also had Lion Botrom in here, also with the plus power. Actually, let's just see how many cards are adding power. That's kind of crazy to me. I feel like we had quite a bit. I mean, think about making a huge Lix Dominator. You can give him the plus power with the Botrom. You can give it with the Hadros Wall. Probably not too long, simply because we want to have him protecting our 2 best creatures. I think a lot of times it's going to be something like Mind Warper. Let's see what... Oh, and a Glixel Proliferator. Oh, how nasty can that get? Let's see here for a second. All right, what Mars card would we constantly return if we always had it kind of protected? We can make it bigger on certain turns. Let's see. What good action did we have The carpet isn't going to work out too well. Destroy them all. That could be interesting. Depending on what our opponent has out, that's a good choice. Heck, Exterminate could be really good because you know you're going to have at least a 9-power creature out there. Actually, this card just got even better because of how much plus power we have. We're going to be able to make a lot of our Mars creatures larger if we want to set up a good combo with this Exterminate, so that we have even more targets of our opponents to get rid of. That's actually really neat. Yeah, this is a pretty interesting deck. Golden Aura there. Yeah, I mean, like, I think each house does something great. I believe, yeah, the Brobnar and Sanctum are probably my favorite in here. Mars is a nice complementary house to both those, though. Just the little effects it's going to be adding, the reusable things there. Protecting maybe if we want to protect some of the other creatures. Yeah, it's just, I always like to see at least one taunt in my decks. Makes me feel like there's some other little weird things you can pull off just because it said you're able to protect the smaller creatures. So yeah, fun little deck. It's not going to be super competitive. It's not what we're looking for whenever it comes to the Vault Tour. So anytime I'm looking for Vault Tour decks, it always kind of affects my ranking. I'm going to try not be so harsh because I was looking for something extremely powerful. It's above average, but is it much above average? Probably not. It does at least have some cool tricks. I would have loved to see like a Ganger Chieftain there. That could have really ramped it up, being able to use the Dominator on an off turn. Use, obviously, the Drummer Knot Chieftain combo. So, I mean, it's probably right around... It's in between a C+ and a B-. If there was a rating right in between those, it would be perfect. So, like a C++? Sure, we're going to make that up. It's the first time ever. I don't want to do that often, though. Just a silly little thing. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for watching my video, and I will see you next time.